the heat. How do you guys deal with it on the roof? That's what this video is in reference to. All right, well, I'm going to give you my comment personally. The roofers, yeah, it doesn't bother them either. But what I'm going to tell you is eventually you get used to it. I grew up in Miami. I worked on a farm in Homestead, and I'm used to the heat. Then I have been, ridden in 100-mile centuries and 100-degree heat with other people that are also used to the heat. It's not uncommon. But sometimes you do get people, and this is how heat can affect a claim. You say, heat's not going to affect a claim. Well, then you're not doing the type of documentation I do. But I document the time that we're on the roof by company cam. When the field adjuster arrives, when I first meet him, I'm going to take a picture, and that's going to be documented in company cam. And also when we say goodbye to the customer or end it, I'm going to be taking a photo of something to signify and document the time of how long it took approximately to do it. And sometimes I get in September after a hurricane, very common after a hurricane, you get guys that are sent from other parts of the country where it's September or October, it's already cold, and they're already used to that cold. They come down here, they're in heat, they're only up there 18 minutes. A lot of times I would record them with my glasses and say, do you feel the carrier is going to approve and think you've done a full and inclusive inspection? And they answer it however they want. I've heard ridiculous shit, which I'm not going to repeat, but it's a process. And, we're doing whatever we can to document. And if you're really into documentation, you're going to understand that, people think, I get a lot of comments and I don't really say it online. That's why I'm backing this to the end of the video, is I would love to see you, destroy field adjusters on the roof. It doesn't happen. I don't talk about the product. I don't talk about the roof. I talk about anything other than that. In fact, the last guy that I met, we were talking about fishing the whole time. He did his process while he was talking about fishing. I did the same thing. I don't pick fights. I don't have arguments. If somebody comes to me, I try to put it out. And I say, I'm just here to document for the roof. I'm not involved in this. I'm not doing the work. And that usually shuts them up. And that's it. So, these negotiations are getting more and more professional from the carrier standpoint, and I think some of the people doing the inspections need to think, let me make a list of everything I need to do to properly document a roof. Write everything down, email it to me, and I'll tell you if you're right, 100%. Because I have a process and I have it all written down, and I've taught individuals that work for me to do this because it's not hard. I can teach anybody to do this. I usually acquire my people by the drivers that drive me around. I have people that drive me around sometimes when I get busy because I want to be able to work on emails and videos and stuff online while the car is going from one location to the next. I don't have to be doing that. I got used to doing that, and a lot of these drivers, and when I say a lot, I know of confirmed 9. One of them owns their own company now, and one of them is, now I got a guy who I ended up paying him to get his drone license, so he's Drone 105 certified, and now he's got a business taking drone photos for realtors and all this other stuff, and it all started with him learning to fly my drone. And then I said, you want to fly the drone when I'm on the roof? Yeah. Go get your drone license. He did. The only thing hard about the drone license is the cloud and the Celsius. Everything else is pretty easy if you're, basic computer skills. So that's it. If it works for you, make it work. It's all about helping people and helping the client, whoever the end user is. And if you can create a system that's going to do that, you're going to be successful. That's all there is to it. Peace.